Alright, so I decided to do a sit-down talking video with you. I'm just gonna let you know some of the things that have been going on. I don't have a normal life. You'll get used to that. And as much as it may be entertaining for other people, it's not so fun for me. And I don't know how you see me, and you know, sometimes people have told me, well, it looks like you're doing so well because you take good care of yourself. And you know, it's really not that hard to take good care of yourself. It's not hard to shower every day, do your hair and makeup. And it's also going to be kind of a random thoughts video, because I have a lot of things going on in my mind, and sometimes I share them and sometimes I just keep them to myself like I should. But we've had a couple of really awful things happen, and I debated about sharing them, but I decided that because I want this to be real. I want you to be able to get something from this. And nobody has a perfect, amazing life, no matter what they look like or what you think that they have. I don't want people to think I'm doing great if I'm not. I don't like that. But I also don't want people to take advantage of me if they think I'm down. My sister, who you've met, she's mentally ill. And at first she didn't really want to share that. I think she was hoping that you would think she was normal. But I think it's obvious that there's something going on there. And as much as I think it's embarrassing to my family, and I'm not even sure she's embarrassed about it, I think she just hopes one day she'll just be normal and all that. You know, kind of like we all do. But she's just getting worse and worse. And she is bipolar, schizophrenic, and they call it like schizoaffective disorder. And if you watch one of my other videos, she wouldn't describe what it was like. She got angry with me. Anyway, she has been getting violent with my parents, and she has to live with them because she has nowhere else to go. She's not really able to work, you know. When she's off her medication, it's like she's possessed. And, you know, you've seen her on her medicine when she's been in these videos, you know. She's been on her medication. And even when she's on her medication, she can't mix it with alcohol. She can't mix it with energy drinks. She can't mix it with weed, because it all affects her very differently than it does us. And she has been doing that. And she has been doing really crazy things to my parents. And she violently attacked my dad. And I think that it scares him. And so the police came. And I go to my parents' house every Sunday. That's also when I sit down and I edit these videos for you. And so I videotaped a little of that. But she also knows what to say to the police. And the police have to follow laws where if they don't have any evidence, they can't do a lot about it. And that's part of the reason why I videotape a lot of things now, is because people don't believe me with a lot of the crazy things that have happened. What are you doing? The police are coming. What did you say?
I mean, what did I say what?
To the police.
I told them what's been happening.
What'd they say?
I said, well, we'll send somebody over and assess her and we'll see what happens.
Well, she's not doing anything. She's laying there.
Now she is. She was doing things like she threw, did I show you that she threw water on me and then coffee on me?
No. When did what happened?
I was sitting down on the couch talking to her and she picked up a glass of water that was sitting there and threw it on me. And I said, Rachel, why the heck did you do that? And she picked up a glass of cold coffee and threw it on me. Yeah, she didn't run away. She got up and walked away like she had made her point somehow.
Well, she told me she's not drinking alcohol and she's smoking weed.
She is smoking weed?
Yes.
Okay, well, she's
drinking Mike's Hard Lemonades.
Okay, well, she woke me up this morning. So I slept until 3 this afternoon, which I do not do, and I feel like I've been drugged. So it's possible I put too many trazodones in for Saturday night, or it's possible that she added something to my pill tray, because my pill tray is sitting out my door.
Don't you count the pills? You just pop them in your mouth.
I have a lot of pills.
Okay.
I don't have just a few pills.
Okay.
And especially in the morning and at night, I'm not very alert. I just count on them being in the tray there.
Do you want me to ask her?
You could ask her that, but I don't know if she'll give you a good answer.
All right, I'll go ask.
And then she woke me up by hitting me in the nuts. I told you that, right?
Yeah. She videotaped it. It's on Facebook.
Hitting me in the nuts?
Yeah. And then she has a video of you poking you in the eye or something.
Poking me in the eye?
It looks like you're being almost poked in the eye and you're moving your hand, brushing your fingers away from your face.
Uh-huh. She was climbing on top of me and I said, get away, get away, get away. And she kept grabbing for my glasses and grabbing for my key around my neck and grabbing for my phone. And
she called me and asked me if I wanted to have sex with her. And I said, Rachel, is that a serious question? Then she hung up on me. Okay, I need to talk to you. I need to ask you something.
What?
Did you mess with Feely Mix medication?
No.
Did you touch his pills?
No.
Did you add anything to his pills?
No.
Did you put anything in his drinks?
No.
Have you drugged him?
No, why?
He thinks you drugged him.
Why? It's his fault.
What do you mean?
How would I drug him?
Did you add extra medications?
How would I do that? Does that make any sense to you, Kristen?
I'm just asking.
Does that make any sense? Why would I add extra? What? In what universe did I add extra medication to his medication?
I don't know. I'm just asking you.
No. What the fuck does that mean?
Okay. Are you okay?
Yes.
Have you been drinking?
No.
Yes.
I had a few Viceroy's lemonade. Is that a problem?
Rock stars?
Does it matter? I didn't have any rock stars. I didn't have any rock stars.
What did you have?
I didn't have rock stars.
Mike's Hard Lemonade?
I had one.
Okay, that's alcohol.
Yeah.
Been smoking weed?
Not right now.
But you did today.
Yesterday.
Today.
Yesterday.
Okay. Have you been taking your medicine?
Yes.
So you hit him in the middle of the night and woke him up?
I didn't wake up. I didn't wake up.
That's not true.
Oh, is it true? We woke up and went right back to sleep.
Okay.
In the shower.
I don't think that's what happened.
Why not? Were you there?
Well, you've been videotaping and posting on Facebook, so I think that's not what happened in the video I saw.
I can post a video of that.
Okay. Rachel said that none of that's true.
What's true?
That she didn't mess with your medication. She hasn't drugged you. She said that she didn't hit you, and if she hit you, you didn't wake up. And then she said, "Why would you come into somebody when they're sleeping and hit them?"
He's being a fucking idiot.
While you're sleeping?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, Rachel. That doesn't make any sense at all.
What's the thing that doesn't make sense?
If somebody's sleeping, why would you come in and hit them?
He was being an idiot.
How?
He kept saying that Beeves made a joke that she wants to go to McDonald's and eat French fries till she pukes.
I don't think anyone said that.
Beeves said that.
Did someone say that?
Not that I heard.
I was there. I was the only one there. Okay, Kristen.
Are you Rachel?
Yeah.
Can we talk to you?
Yeah.
Was there some kind of argument or something going on with you? Is that your dad?
Yeah.
Was there some kind of argument between you guys?
I don't know. He keeps saying there is.
Okay. Was there earlier?
Not really.
Okay. 'Cause it's like, it's not a crime or anything to like talk,
Yeah.
you know, be in an argument or something. And there were some concerns about your welfare and your safety. And so he wanted us to come out and talk to you, I guess. So was there an argument earlier, just like back and forth, like a verbal kind of thing?
No, there
Or was
wasn't.
there-
Stop talking about argument. There wasn't an argument.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why that would be said then.
Are you a friend?
I'm her sister.
Okay, this is your sister.
Yeah.
Okay, who's in
My dad.
your dad? Okay. Is there any information you can give me that would be helpful
He
as to
told
why
me
we're here?
that he was woken up by being hit. She hit him with something in the morning.
Okay.
And then I don't know, she stole his cane and that's all I was told. I don't know everything.
Okay. Are there any mental health issues?
She's mentally ill. Yeah.
Okay. What is your father hoping to accomplish with us here?
I think he doesn't know how to handle the situation alone. Should he thinks it's going to happen again, he'll come in the room and hit him again.
Okay.
So I would like for you to go to the hospital tonight.
Why?
I think that some of the behavior that you've shown isn't normal to what is normal for you, like your baseline. And I've never met you before, so it's hard for me to take a look at you and go, is this normal for
What's
you
the
to get
behavior
like this?
I've shown?
So some of the semi-violent kind of behavior towards
I
your
haven't
dad.
shown violent behavior.
Well, since threatening behavior, and there's some accusations that you were pinching his face and grabbing his face, which you don't have to like punch somebody for it to be a crime in Oregon. You just unwanted physical contact can be a crime. So what I don't want is it to rise to that where you're going to jail for something like that. But it does start bordering on you being a danger to others. So a danger to yourself and a danger to others, which in Oregon we have the authority to take you to a hospital or to a facility to get evaluated. So we talked earlier today about being hit in the genitals by you. Talked about being hit and pushed in the face. It could have been. I wasn't here. That's why you're not going. That's why you're in handcuffs and going to jail right now. Because
I don't know.
Probable cause to arrest you.
Whenever anything happens
If
to me,
I
I
stop her with you,
film
you'd be in
it.
handcuffs and you'd be- Do you understand how getting in someone's face and threatening to push them and hit them and poke
I
them
didn't
though
do
is
that.
there's video of you doing it.
Where?
You've been posting it all day long on Facebook.
Show me the video.
Do you have your Facebook up? Will you pull your
No, I
Facebook up and
don't
all
pull my Facebook up. You tell me
because you
the
know
video.
what's on there.
No, I don't.
Okay, I don't want to argue about the video.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not gonna
telling
argue
you,
about the
there's no video.
There's about 40 videos of
There's
you.
no video of that.
Wow. Nothing's ever going to be normal in my life. It just never is. And maybe I should be worried if it ever does, whatever normal is. And I secretly hope for some sort of normalness in my life. I really want a husband. I really want that. I want to be with one man my entire life. That's what I've always wanted. That's my true fantasy. You know, people ask me what my fantasy is sometimes, and they want some wild sex thing because apparently they think I'm going to have something like that. But in reality, I think that if you've never had that real relationship and that, you know, counting on each other thing, I don't know how to describe it, then you long for it more than ever. And I know for me as a woman, and I know from my situation, I'm not gonna survive without it. And I'm coming to the point where I'm getting very afraid that I'm not going to be alive much longer. I'm not able to keep up with the house. I'm not able to take care of everything myself. There's a lot of things that, you know, it's too much for me. And I'm unhappy. I enjoy cooking, and I don't get to cook like I would because I'm alone, you know. A lot of it would just go to waste if I cooked like that. And it's very lonely and sad for me to go to bed every night by myself. And sometimes that's the loneliest time, is going to bed by yourself because you're reminded that nobody's there and nobody's coming home. And you just want to die. And then you kind of pray for it a little bit. Anyways, the very next day, my sister, you know, I don't even think she slept because she left all these weird voicemails on my phone. She was posting all this stuff on Facebook about, you know, the 911 operator, and she went into this weird obsession about sweet tomatoes. She just doesn't aware of what she's doing, and when after the fact she doesn't remember what she did. Attacked my dad and ripped his shirt off of him, grabbed his phone, tried to pull his hair out, ran outside, threw his phone in the garbage can, called the police came, and he said that they put her on a stretcher, tied her on a stretcher, and took her out and took her to the hospital. And so it's kind of put me in a low point, and I just find that I'm starting to have a weird breakdown inside myself with everything. Not just this, that's just a, you know, another factor. You know, Lion went to prison. He's in prison now for 7 years. Pretty much just ends the relationship, you know. I'm not gonna wait around. I'm already in my 30s, so what am I gonna do? Wait 7 years to see how it works out? I mean, that's not realistic. And there's somebody I'd rather be with more anyways, and I've already told him that. I have to keep reminding myself that everybody's in a different stage of their chapter book. You know, like I think of life as a book and chapters, and I may be in chapter 5 and you may be in chapter 4, and I'm just waiting for you to get there. And so sometimes, as much as I'm ready for something, I stop and I say, okay, other people are in a different part of the chapter, and we just need to wait for them to kind of catch up and give them some time to get it together, and hope that it works out. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm hoping for things to work out. And you know, I do believe energy is real, and so I sage my house regularly. If you don't know what that is, it's just with sage. So this is a sage stick. So I have this. It's just sage leaves. You light them and then you blow them out and you just let them smoke. Then you go around your house. I'll show you. So you go around your house. Like I'll go in my bathroom here, and I'll go up here, and I'll say, put it in the corners because you want to get the corners. You burn this thing and you let the smoke kind of curl up in the corners. You have to make sure the windows are open so the energy is supposed to go out, and you just kind of go around the house. You know, I kind of feel like I'm a witch when I'm doing it, you know. You know, only good energy may enter my home, all bad energy leave, you know, that kind of stuff I say as I walk through the house. And so I had done this one night, and it was like as soon as I was kind of airing out the house, because a lot of smoke kind of started filling up, next door over here, screaming started happening, like crazy screaming, and glass was breaking inside their house. And then I thought, wow, whatever bad spirit was in my house just ran over there, is now torturing my neighbor. And, you know, kind of jokingly I say that, you know, but what if it's true? Like, I don't know, because I do think energy is very real. I can feel energy, and if you have a hard time understanding that, have you ever gone somewhere and you don't know anything about the place, but you just want to get out of here? Something told you just to run, get out as fast as you can. It's not that anything was happening to you. Something about the place just told you to get out of there, and that's energy. That's bad energy. And maybe something awful happened there and you're feeling an echo of the past. But anyways, so what do? I hear all this screaming. I look out the window because I was gonna go to bed. So I kind of look like hell, you know, whatever. I had my hair up, my glasses on, and I was gonna wash my face. And I see this SUV take off all crazy outside, and there's pounding and screaming still happening in the house. So I'm like, well, did this girl get beaten up? It sounded like she was locked in something. So I took my video camera, of course, like I do, and I ran out there and I started videotaping it. You can hear it, and I'll show it to you. I feel like someone's getting beaten over here. Get me out of here. There's a girl screaming, get me out of here. I'm gonna run outside. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's
it's everything's psycho now. Like everyone's losing their minds.
And I don't know, it kind of looked like she was in something because every time she pounds on it, you see the light flicker. I don't know, like it was just, I guess you're supposed to call the police. I don't believe in helping the police. Now there are people that are going to have an issue with that. Now the reason I say that is because the police are not your friends. It's their job to arrest you. That's their job. Their job is not really to help you. Now, if by chance them arresting someone else resolves in helping you, then okay. But they didn't do that really to help you. And that's something that you need to understand. And something that I've learned the hard way. So I did not call the police. But I was out there and they saw me out there videotaping it. So I knew from my situations of being raped and abused in the past that the police that question you on it. You know, here you are the victim and they're questioning you if it really happened. They're questioning you if you maybe misled them or something crazy like that. They do that. They kind of turn it around on you and make you feel even worse. And that's why I would be hesitant to ever report something like that again. Don't get any ideas, please. I can't deal with that again. The mental thing that you go through is so bad. But I thought, what if that was me? What if she was raped? What if she was beaten, locked in something, couldn't get out? She's gonna die in a chest in the house or whatever. So I gave the video footage to the police to help the girl, because I know that if the times I was attacked or raped, if somebody stood outside the window and videotaped it, then it would have changed my life. And I wouldn't have gone through a lot of the things that I went through. Why I have to have some weird echoing of the past, because while I was standing here, the police were all out front, because my place is in the middle and other places are around the outsides of where I'm at. And she was in one of the outside ones over here and I'm in the middle. And the entryway is directly in front of my balcony and I can see everyone that comes in and goes out. And the police were all up in there like they were when they swarmed my house, only it was just weird because I'm standing on the balcony and I'm looking out just the way I was, but everything was directed over here. So I don't know why the universe made me revisit that.
Alright, that was number one. You gonna pop the door, who's on it, that party's going to shoot first? Sheriff's office, we're coming in! Announce yourself! Sheriff's office, announce yourself! You can't go. Watch behind you up the stairs.
Well, it's hauntingly like what happened to me here. They broke down my neighbor's door. She was screaming, "Get me out of here." The police said that there was stuff broken everywhere inside once they busted the door in. I don't know. I hope it's not gonna be a problem for me. And I'm tired of this shit. So they're still out there. I don't know. It's just hauntingly what happened to me. Like, look at this. This is like exactly what happened to me. Like, and I just saged asking for all the negativity and badness to leave.
I don't know. But sometimes life really beats you down. And I can't say that it makes you stronger, because I have not found that to be true. It may help you understand things better, but it doesn't make it easier. And I haven't found life to get better either. I've been waiting a very long time. I hope for the best. Plan for the worst, because I know you have your issues too, and everyone's going through something, whether they share it with you or not. And that's why we need to have patience with people, because we don't know what they're going through. And sometimes you just need to give somebody a little extra time and their space to come around, because sometimes we go through things that are so hard, it's embarrassing, it's hard to admit, it's hard to say out loud, and we don't know how people are going to take it. So we don't feel worse, we keep it in because we can't handle the judgment. So be patient with people.
I'm telling you, there's something going on with the world today. People just aren't good to each other anymore or something. Like, it's just like craziest stuff keeps happening. And like, why do I have to constantly be haunted by my situation with the police? Like, seriously. Like, I'm not even ready to tell you that story yet. And like, I feel like I'm sort of reliving it, because the police are outside the house the same way. This is kind of a low energy day for me, but I'm trying to think of things I can show you or tell you that are interesting. And I'm just kind of hanging out at home by myself today, so I'm trying to kind of get myself back on track. But it's something I thought about since I'm here in my room, and I know I have this ridiculousness right here, and Mr. hates this. He tells me all the time how embarrassing this is and to get rid of this. And my closet doors are broken. I can't get the clothes in there, and then the police ripped through everything, and I just didn't organize everything again, but whatever. What I was gonna tell you is, so you may think that like women have shopping addictions, or they keep buying certain things all the time, but lots of times they're doing that just because they're unhappy and they're trying to fill the void. And it kind of feels like you're getting a present every day. If you're ordering something online or you're going out and getting something, it feels like, you know, you're filling that void with a gift. And I think that anybody, at least for me, I'll speak for myself, the reason why I have a perfume collection and I have a clothing collection like I do, like, you know, it became kind of a thing when I lost weight and I got to dress nice and go out to clubs, and it gave me an excuse to wear these kind of ridiculous outfits that you would not normally wear. And that made it fun, but then it became like a thing where I had to look online, and then, oh, I have to have this, it's gonna be perfect for this event. And in all honesty, I think all that's gonna stop as soon as I'm married, because I think that me being alone is just that is something I do to fill that void. And I think that's what a lot of single women do. And so I guess for you men out there, if you meet a woman and she seems to be buying a ton of things, I think she's just unhappy. And I think that you shouldn't think you're gonna take that on. You know, she's not expecting you to start paying for all those things. I think that's a mistake men make. But I just wanted to say that. But there are some things I would like to show you clothing wise. If you want to take a look at my collection over here. I know it's not organized, but I found these shirts and I'm very happy with these. And you know, I'm really good at finding clothes that look expensive but aren't. And you know, maybe one day I'll share those secrets with you. But you know, everyone thinks I'm wearing Versace and I'm not. You guys, do you really think I'm rolling around in $3,000 clothes? Like, no, I don't make that much money. And even if I did, I wouldn't do that. Like, if I was a super celebrity, maybe I would do that if the clothing company gave it to me to wear for the event, but I'm not gonna buy it. No. I'm actually a fairly reasonable person, believe it or not. I like to dress up and play a character, I guess you can say. But I'm really just a very normal person that just has a weird life. That's how I like to describe it. A normal person with a weird life that I didn't ask for. And in all honesty, if I was doing well, I probably wouldn't even be making these videos, and you wouldn't even see me, and you wouldn't even know who I was, because I would be so happy with my husband, cooking him dinners and servicing him that you wouldn't even know who I was. But that hasn't happened yet. But now he's stuck. Now he has to be part of these videos because I'm doing this now. Now we're doing this for fun. But, oh geez, what am I doing? All right, you guys. Well, if you want to see more about my life, remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.